Welcome back to the second part of this tutorial. So we need to now write another function that we guess if the answer we enter is right or wrong and so on. Okay, let's say the answer is right. This next one should be able to tell us what's going on. So let's exit out, and I am going to the form. On the form, double click on this that says result, and there, right inside the result, the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to declare some variables that I would need. Maybe grab hold of these ones. Yeah, just grab hold of that, paste that there. Now that is as doubled. I'm going to change this to either taking whatever value we have inside the system. So the very first one, that is going to be, let's convert it. So let's say convert dot to double, and what we convert into double is going to be LBL num1, and the same thing applies to the next one here. Convert that to number 2 there. Now let's declare more variables. These two variables is going to be, first one I'm going to call that answer, comma, I will call the other one result. That's double there. Okay, if you guys can still recall the value that was declared right up there, I'm now going to say add value. Add value. Let's add, let's say +1. So we've just incremented value, but we can't use it right away until we get something right. So let's say if operator LBL no, it's lowercase, LBL operator dot text, if that is equals the plus sign, then answer, that would be equals number 1 plus number 2. So that's my first conditional statement. I'm going to copy that, come right down here, use else if, paste. Else if is subtract, then we have to subtract. Copy again, there. So let's say division here, then this will be division, multiplication, and that is multiplication. Else I'm going to give answer the default value of 0 there. Okay, and right underneath here now I'm going to now say result itself, that will be equals convert, do that again, convert dot to double, txt answer, whatever answer you enter is stored in there. Okay, once that answer is stored in there, we now need to compare that answer, compare the result to the answer that is stored in here. So to do that, use conditional statement again. If result is not equals to answer, then we want Sappy to say something. So we can get Sappy to say, let's say Sappy dot speech, no, dot speak passing. I'll just say incorrect. Incorrect answer. The right answer is as follows. Let's come out of there and just say plus. Let's add the right answer. Let's convert that to say convert dot to string, and what we're converting, that will be the answer that was entered. All right, that is that. Okay, we also want to display this. So to display that, let's say LBL display. Do that again. Display dot text equals whatever the answer is. Copy and paste. Then we need to add value, because it's not that, so we need to actually deduct something from this. So let's come back in here and grab this, paste that in there, just say -1 there. Alright, so that means we have to call our function back. Call the function because you got it wrong. There we go. If you call the function, then the text box should be empty. The text equals clear. And we also want it to set focus in there. Undo that. Grab hold of the text box, set focus right in there. I say dot focus. There we go. Now that is taken care of, if there's any error, we want the sound. You remember this sound here? This is the one I want it activated. So to activate it, I'm going to say, let's say dim SP as new sound. Yep, new sound player. Yeah. And that is going to be my dot resources dot, I only have two sound there, the alarm. There we go. And I want it to play. Dot load. And dot play scene. There. So SP play sync. There we go. But supposing if we get it right, I'm going to copy this. Let's copy all of this and just change it around. No, I'm just going to copy this. Copy, come right down here, paste, and if it's right, if it's correct, that means equals, result equals answer. In that case, speak async. I want you to play this celebration sound, so I'm going to grab hold of this. Let's put it in here. So I'm going to change this to dot the wind sound. There. Okay, we play the winning sound. Now let's call the function again to give us another question. Come in here, paste the function in there, and we now want to store our winnings, the winning points. Let's say dot text, that to be equals whatever we have in here. So that's equals, we need to convert that. Okay, paste that in there and just copy the conversion text here. Now paste that there, and we then want the system, the cursor to set focus here. There we go. Set focus, celebrate. Good. So that is fine. Now the next thing I'm now going to get sorted is, supposing we end up with maybe 10 points or whatever. Well, for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to make it maximum, maybe 2 or 3 points. So let's say if, this is another if statement, if LBL point dot text equals, let's say 3, then I want as follows. I want the message box to display that you win. This one, I want it to display something. Yeah, grab hold of that. I want it to say you are a winner. There. I also want the background color to change. Let's say that back color, that will be equals color. Let's make that sky blue. Dot sky blue. Yeah, that is fine. So at the same time, we can just end the whole process. So we can disable everything. Let's get hold of this. Text input dot enable, that will become false. Then LBL num1 dot text, clear it, and let's clear as follows as well. Let's clear the next one. LBL num2 clear. LBL operator, clear that as well. Right, and we want happy to say something. Where's happy? Copy all of this, but I'm going to change it around. Paste that underneath here, and let's change this to, that's a winning. So let's say you are a winner or something, whatever. You are a winner. You are a winner. With a total score points of whatever the score is, just put that in there. The score will be in here. So grab all of this and just a plus here, paste. Right, that's what's happy we say. Okay, so the next thing now is, this should mean here, so let's bring this down here. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to call the store points. Let's store all the values in here. Store point, that is equals, convert whatever we have in here to string. So put that in there as well. Yeah, that's store point. Once that is done, we now want to clear this text box here. Grab hold of the text box. Come right down here and let's say if this text box, if it's empty, then we want the value, we want it to default back to that. Okay, if it's empty, default back to 0, and which means we must make sure we have value of 0 inside this text box. Come in here and make sure there's 0 in there. Okay, there. So why this text box is selected, I'm going to come in here or just double click on it, whichever, go straight to the properties in there, select event, and I want it to be mouse enter. When mouse enter, I want you to delete whatever we have in there. Delete whatever we have in there when mouse enter there, and I also want you to set focus dot focus there. However, when mouse leaves, okay, make sure your cursor is there, and let's look for mouse leaves. Mouse leave there. A mouse leave, and if it's empty, convert that to 0 there. Okay, now let's take care of the reset. Double click on reset. With the reset, I'm going to copy everything we have in here. We want to reset. Yeah, copy that. Come right here inside reset. First of all, the text box here should be true, and we also need to call the math function, and that is the function there. Call. That is the reset taken care of. Now let's take care of exit. Double click on exit. I'm going to declare as follows: dim I exit as dialog result. Now I have some lines of codes in here that I can use for that. Let's see, somewhere here. Now that is it for message box. I'm going to grab hold of that, come back right down here. So I exit, that will be equals message box dot show. So this one is going to be, let's say, convert or confirm if you want to exit there. Let's press enter here, and this one we're going to change that to yes or no. Why? You can leave this, but I'm going to change that to question mark, question there. And now use an if statement. If I exit equals dialog results dot yes, then let's say application dot exit there. That takes care of the exits. Yes, you can always use this, but I prefer it this way to prompt the user to confirm if they really want to exit or not. So have a good look at those lines of code. That is exit, that is when mouse leaves, default to 0, when mouse is in, clear, and exit. No, that's a reset. And this is my calculation button for the result. Have a good look at it. There we go, guys, and let's try it out. Click on run.
$50 multiplied by 10, what is the answer?
Okay, just add 0 to 50. There we go. Check out the result. We have an error. You see the error? That was meant to be dot text. Dot text. So this is testing time. Dot text as well. And what is? Let's hope all the errors are gone. Try it out again one more time. Run.
47 plus 11, what is the answer?
And just enter 5 and 8. The mouse enter. There we go. 58. That's very good.
66 plus 3, what is the answer?
I have an incremented value in there, and here let's just mouse enter 69. Check out the answer. There we go.
67 plus 7, what is the answer?
And there, mouse enter, and there. So we should have 3 in here, and the system should tell us that's the end. There we go, guys.
Winner with a total score points of 3.
There we go. You are a winner with a total score point of 3. Yeah. So with that, guys, I'm going to call it the end of this beautiful tutorial. I suppose you guys
32 multiplied by 9, what is the answer?
I suppose you guys enjoyed, and please do subscribe to my channel. This is my second channel. Please do subscribe to this channel, and you all have a nice day now. Bye for now.